I work in behavioral health, right? There's this tool that we use. Hello. So today, I'm not sure what I want to work on yet, but I'm pretty sure I want to keep cleaning this area off. This gray wall has been cleared off mostly. I don't know what I want to do about this wall yet. It is kind of ugly, but I can live with that for now. I'm not even worrying about the brown rectangle because it's just a brown rectangle. I'm worrying about this spot down here. Look at that. What is that? Is that a type of fungus? Is that mold? It don't look like mold. What is that? Alcohol wipes. My best friend. After I throw this out, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands with soap and warm water because I have no idea what I'm holding right now. Let me just double check. Oh my God, there's more right there. You see it? Right there. I don't see any more, so I guess we're safe now. So I found this box, little mini toolbox that I probably bought from the dollar store years back that I could probably put to use today, because if we look at this bigger toolbox, let me see if I could bring you guys closer. If we look at this toolbox, it is full of stuff. I have this clamp multimeter, carbon filters for the fan. I have some DuPont wires. I have a bag of resistors. I have breadboards. I have like a part of a case. Oh, this was the case to that monitor that I've cracked years ago. I think that's what it is, but I don't like it when stuff is like this. It gives me a headache. So what I'm going to do is, actually, let me bring this toolbox back over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just move stuff around. So I think for the smaller toolbox, let me move this over just a little more so you guys can see this. I think for the smaller toolbox, I'm going to keep DuPont wires, a GPIO extension board. I need to keep my resistor, my other wires, all the breadboard, and possibly some soldering stuff in this toolbox. That way, I'm not as overwhelmed when I open this bigger toolbox. So, breadboard, resistor, wires, more wires, and there's this little digital counter, digital thing. I've got a thing of buttons. These are just stuff that I ordered years ago that I haven't really gotten to play with just yet. Here's another breadboard, a smaller one. A bunch of wires, and I see a resistor stuck to my wires. Just drop them off in here. A DS pin that came with the monitor that I cracked, my Raspberry Pi 3 monitor. And I'll go ahead and put more resistors in here. And wires. And more resistors. I have a little component for a remote control. I don't know what kind of remote control that is, but I have some used LEDs. I know they're used because I've already bended them to fit into the breadboard from a long time ago. There's more LEDs. This is one of the devices that we can use to power the breadboard because it actually goes straight into these. I don't want to push them in just yet, but I want to show you guys that that's what it looks like when it's in the breadboard. So you can power the breadboard through this, which I believe is 5 volts, or you can power it through the USB. And I don't know what this is. Let me know in the comments section if you know what this is. And I'm not going to try to figure it out just yet because I'm just doing cleaning now. That's the only thing I'm focusing on right now. Cleaning and separating. Oh, but I have another one of those things. Look, this one is sealed. I don't know if I should put the motors in here. I'm just gonna pop that in for now. And that's pretty much all my breadboard stuff, excluding the LEDs, because for LED lights, I like keeping them separately in these containers. So I keep my bigger LED lights in this container, and the smaller lights are in a separate container. I'll probably just keep these 3 out for now. I've burned one of the LED lights the last time I did breadboard, which is a long ass time ago. And I can actually see some oxidation going on with the green one. I'll show you guys. You see it? See that brown on the prong? Ew, I know. Maybe I'll just throw that shit out. I've got plenty of these. So for this toolbox, I'll just leave my clamp meter in here, and these are carbon filters for my fan. I just fold the filter up and stuff it in the back, just like that. So that way I'm a little more organized than before. As my projects grow, I think I will need to have better organization. There's this tool that we use at work for our clients and even staff alike. I work in behavioral health, right? PSB is my specialty. PSB stands for problematic sexualized behavior. Clients are court ordered, and I love all of them. But anyway, we use these psychological tools to help us regulate our lives. And one of the tools I find very helpful for regulation is called balancing wants and needs, or balance wants and needs. So pretty much it's just you going through all your stuff, you separate out your wants and your needs, and anything that you don't want or you don't need, you get rid of it. So I've already pretty much balanced my wants and needs when I first cleared this workbench out at the beginning of December. Now I'm just literally straightening things out. So, by the way, is the audio a little better? I found this microphone while I was balancing my wants and needs yesterday. This is something that I need, and I kept it, obviously. Yeah. I don't know. I just really like hanging out here. I don't even need a comfy couch down here or anything. All I have is this uncomfortable bar stool that I don't even sit on. And this table is so old. It was probably made in the 50s. That's when this house was built. This table is so old that it's kind of at a weird height, if that makes any sense. I just really love this corner of the house right now. This is my tinkering space. Yes, it's dark and it's not somewhere that I'm used to thinking about or hanging out in. However, there's just something about having a kind of a messy space where you're free to tinker, right? Where you're not judging yourself, where you don't really have a specific goal you need to accomplish except for just purely enjoying the process. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. I just wanted to make this short video. I'm thinking I'm probably just not, I don't have to just make videos about whatever I'm tinkering with. I just feel there's just something about this corner of the house right now in front of all these things that I have no idea what to do with. There's just something about this that makes me feel really relaxed, calm, and there's just something so therapeutic about the smell of tools and soldering wire when it melts, even though it stinks. I don't know. This might just be my thing. I'm adding another thing into my thing. So, yep, that's it for today.